Hi everyone, my name is Saba and I'm the Chief Smiling Officer of Creative Neurology, formerly known as the Art Cart. One of the things that we really focus on in both our Smile Through Art workshops and our Let's Combat Micrographia workshops is improving your hand strength. Hand strength is extremely important when we're trying to work on various different fine motor skills, daily tasks that require fine motor skills. And so oftentimes we forget to focus on our hands, and our hands are so extremely important when we are trying to do, little things, even if it be buttoning up a shirt, opening up a door handle, picking up a pen or a pencil to write with. Hand strength is extremely important. And so what I want to do today is I just want to take you through 3 quick hand exercises that if you repeat over the course of your days, right, whether if it's you're sitting there watching TV, you can engage your hands, get that exercise in. And you'll notice as you continue doing these exercises, you're going to feel like you have more strength in your hands. You're going to be able to combat that rigidity, that stiffness a little bit more because your hands will have more of that ability. They'll feel stronger. So the first exercise that I want to take you through here is very simple. And what you're going to do is I want to make sure that you're seated nicely against your chair. Make sure your back is nice and flat against your chair. Make sure your feet are nice and flat against the floor. We always want to be cognizant of our posture, right? Many of us tend to have horrible posture, right? Parkinson's or no Parkinson's, posture seems to be something that all of us in general can really be mindful of and try to improve. So make sure you're seated properly. And let's go ahead and bring those hands out in front of us. And what we're going to do here is just a simple stretch. You're going to open up your hands. You're going to stretch those fingers as far as they'll go, and then you're going to bring it back in. So we're going to open, we're going to stretch as far as we can go, and we're going to bring it back in. Let's go ahead and count to 5. Ready? Do it with me, nice and loud, okay? 1, and close. 2, and close. 3, good job. 4, good job. Last one, make it nice and loud. 5, very good. So this is a simple stretch that you can be doing. We just did it 5 times here. You can do it 10 times, you could do it 20 times, whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? The next exercise that I wanna show you is, again, we're gonna be using both of our hands. Let's go ahead and start with our right hand or your dominant hand. And what you're going to do is you're just going to touch your finger to your thumb, your middle finger to your thumb, your ring finger to your thumb, and then your pinky to your thumb. Okay, let's go ahead and do that again. But this time, as we do it, I want you to squeeze as your finger touches your thumb. I want you to squeeze there for like 3 seconds. So we're going to squeeze and release, squeeze and release. You'll notice when you're squeezing and you're releasing, you're giving your fingers, your palm, your hand a bit more of a workout versus if you were just to touch and release, touch and release, touch and release, right? So every time you do that, I want you to introduce a small squeeze. Okay, the first time you do it, you can go ahead and squeeze for, let's say, 2 seconds. Next time you do it, go ahead and increase that to 5 seconds, right? And you'll notice as you do this exercise more and more, and I want you to do it both on your right hand as well as your left hand. As you do this more and more, you're going to feel more comfortable and you'll be able to push yourself and challenge yourself to squeeze a bit longer. Okay, it's very important. That adds that resistance, that gives our hands additional practice, additional exercise that they need. Now, the last exercise that I'm going to take us through today is going to be a few different manipulations of our hand that we'll be doing. Okay, so we're going to start right here in this position, with our fingers in our hands straight out. The next thing that we're going to do is I want you to curl your fingers and you're going to go ahead and touch the top of your palm. Okay, as you come to this position, I want you to hold it here for 5 seconds and we're going to squeeze. Okay, let's go ahead and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your fingers down into a fist. Okay, and we're going to squeeze right here again. You're going to squeeze this fist as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And now from here, you're going to open up those fingers and you're going to try to touch as far as you can go the bottom, right where your palm meets your wrist. And we're going to go ahead and squeeze here again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one we're going to do here is we're going to open up those hands and we're going to stretch them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So that is another exercise that is amazing. It not only works out your fingers, it works out your palm, and you get an entire exercise for your entire hand. Okay, so make sure you watch this video again a few times. Go ahead and do these exercises while you're sitting there, watching TV, or even before doing any type of task. like writing. One of the topics we talk about in our Let's Combat Micrographia workshops is it's so important to warm up before you work out. And in this case, if you are sitting down and you're starting to write, make sure you take a few minutes to really get your hands prepped for the act of writing by doing some hand exercises. That's going to be all for today. If you're interested in participating and learning more about exercises like the ones I've shown today, please feel free to shoot us an email or go onto our website, www.creativeneurology.com, to learn about how you can get involved in either our Smile Through Art or Let's Combat Micrographia workshops. Thank you.